Thank you, everyone, for participating today. It's a pleasure to welcome you. My name is Deborah Rodriguez. I'm the marketing manager here at ZeeVee, and I'll be rolling out a few tools and tips for you guys today. But before we get started, I just have a couple of quick housekeeping announcements. First, we are recording this session, so if any of your friends or colleagues were not able to join us, we'll be sending out a link and you can send that on to them if you'd like. Also, if you have any questions, you can type them out into the questions panel down in the right-hand corner of your screen, and we'll try to take them as they come in. And with that, let's get started. First of all, we have 3 different tools that we're going to be going over today. Tools that we're utilizing to try and make things easy for you. First of all, we have ZeeVee.com, which we see as something for end users, entry-level people who are not familiar with ZeeVee and they're Google searching us, they're tire kickers. Or they're people who are using our products and they're looking for tech support. We also have SmartBuy, which hopefully you're already familiar with. This is our online portal for our partners, including you, our distributors, and dealers. This is something that we envision where you're sitting at your desk and you discover that you need like a ZeeVee logo or a brochure or something. You can find these materials on your desktop computer in SmartBuy. And finally, we have Zv2GO, which is really why you guys are here today. This is the mobile app, and it has all of the materials that you'll find in SmartBuy, but we put it at your fingertips when you're on the road, hopefully not driving, so that you can access them at any time or anywhere. So with that, let's get started. So we'll go over ZV.com first. We've redesigned the site, hopefully to make it much more accessible for you. The first thing that we did was we put the Contact Us right up front. It's always there where you can access it and easily reach out to us if ever you need us. The other thing that we put right up front there is the SmartBuy portal so that you can easily log in and gain access to the materials that you're looking for. And as always, we do encourage you to reach out to us and communicate with us over social media. In the center here, we have 3 sections of primary content that you'll find on the website: our solutions, our products, and support. So if you click on any of these boxes, it's going to take you out to that content that pertains to that information. Down in the corner, we have a video here from Bob. This is Bob's talk with you about who he sees us being as a company and what we're striving to accomplish, what really sets us apart from our competition. He talks about a lot of things, including our partners. So he's got some nice things to say about you. You really should check it out. It's a quick video. It won't take too long. Also down here in the bottom, we have, our news and events, so you can check that out as well. You can either click on the individual item and it'll take you right to it, or you can click on the full schedule and see everything in there. Now, if we move on to solutions, you'll see here that we have broken things down into 3 main categories: either video distribution, digital signage, or security and safety. So any one of those overarching subjects could apply to any one application. For example, in an academic setting, you're probably going to use all of those things. You're going to be distributing video to dorms, doing digital signage around the campus, and when necessary, you'll do emergency alerts. If there's a tornado coming or something, or just to test it, just to make sure that the system is up and running. Now, these icons here are for specific applications like education, which we were just talking about. So if you have an application and you want more information, you want to drill down into that, you click on any one of those icons and it's going to take you to that topic matter. Or you can click on any of the lists down below and again it will take you to that topic. If you'll notice over here, you can also take a test drive, and we have a video here from Steve Metzger. He's our Vice President of Hardware and Operations, and he just talks very briefly about his vision for us in being a solution for you, and how we really try to look at what you're faced with and be that solution. So take a minute. It's only a minute. I think it'll be worth your while. Now if we go right into our product lines, you can see we've maintained this 3-block setup so that you can easily access all 3 of our product lines. Zyper 4K is going to take you out to our sister site, 4koverip.com. You'll also see over here you can access any of the individual products here. You can take a test drive. And once again, we have a video from Steve Metzger. It looks like the same video, but it's really not. Once again, we've got Steve talking about specifically about our products, and less about solutions, but about the technology, and how, again, he has a vision for that. So if we move on now, we're ready for Smart Buy. Smart Buy is the portal where we have tried to put all of the information and material that is relevant to you right up front. Now, if you click on any of these links over here, they're going to take you to specific resources just for you. This homepage is going to talk about whatever promo or incentive we're running for you right now. Now, let me specify here. We do require that you log into Smart Buy. And that is not because we want to make things difficult for you. It's because we want to communicate directly with you. We don't want to get in between your relationship with your customer. We want to be able to talk to you about these incentives. We want to share price lists with you. We want to share content with you. But we don't want necessarily to be communicating that directly to your customers. We'll let you communicate with your customers. So that's the reason why we put this behind a wall. This material here can be very useful to you, so I really encourage you to take a look at it. If you look here, we've got the rebate forms, price lists, help me choose chart, accessories guide. All of things are available just for you. If you click on webinars, it's going to take you to a calendar of events that are coming up, everything that we've scheduled so far. And over here on the side is where we have all of our previous webinars that have been recorded so that you can view them at any time, and you can even download the original PowerPoint presentations. It's pretty handy. If you click over here on Event Partnership, you'll see that there's a link to download a form so that we can cooperate with you as a partner in a trade show. You can even request this nifty booth in a box, which has everything you need right in it to have a pretty great exhibit. If you click on Collateral, this is going to take you to a library of materials that we've made available just for you. If you are overseas from us and you work with DVB-T or DVB-C products, then you're going to click on the distributor materials for those products, and everything in there is going to be specific just for you. The distributor materials for Quam products, same thing, specific just for you. If you want access to our demo videos, click on that folder. Also, if you're looking for promotional items like t-shirts and pens and things with the ZeeVee logo on it to take with you to shows, contact us here at Marketing. You can click on the link here and we'll see what we have for giveaways and send them your way. And finally, channel news is our tips and bits and factoids from Roy. Roy is our seasoned veteran. We're really proud of the fact that we have this great resource right here on our staff. Roy has so much experience that he has a lot of wisdom to impart. And we update this about once a month, so anything that he runs along that he feels is worthy to mention to you, you can probably find it right here. Take a minute, peruse through it. It's a very entertaining read as well. All right, and with that, we're ready to get right into the thing that brought you here in the first place, Zv2GO. This is our mobile app, and like SmartBuy, this is the thing that is going to give you the materials that you need in order to successfully build and grow your ZV business. But instead of at your desk, you can get this on the road, always at your fingertips. So let's move into it. When you first open it up, you're going to see this news feed. Now, this is where everything that's newly loaded into the app is going to show up right here. It gives you easy access to anything new, so it's not just news or events. It's much more than that. If you look today or at what I've posted here today, you can see that I had just posted a new card deck for the good, better, best sales tips. So if we click on this, it brings us into what is essentially a mini PowerPoint. If you note in the deck, there are links to the webinar recording and the original PowerPoint that this particular card deck was based on. So if you want more detail and more information, it makes it easy for you to link out to that. When you do find something here that you really like, you can click on the star, which tags it to your favorites. That makes it really easy for you to find down the road, because if you just go scroll through the news feed, well, as a news feed, it's going to be long and long and long. Sometimes they get buried down there. Instead, you tag it to your favorites, and then you can easily find it again. If you find something you really like and you want to let us know, just click on the thumbs up, and that lets us know that we are doing something right and we should keep it up. If you don't like it, then of course you give us the thumbs down, and then we know to change it, delete it, tweak it, whatever we need to do to make it right for you. This kind of feedback really helps us improve as we go. All right, and if we move forward, you can see the icons at the bottom here really give us access to all the resources that are in the app. If you click on Documents, it's going to take you to a list of documents that we've loaded in, or a list of categories, rather, of everything that we've loaded in. So we've tried to categorize it in a way that's going to make it very easy for you to navigate. So right now, if you click on Resources, everything that we've identified as a resource that doesn't fit into one of the other categories, you can find right here. If you'll notice, there's an icon before each item. This identifies whether it's a document or if it's a link to a website. Generally, we try to stick to documents so that we can keep you within the app, but occasionally we're going to have to link you out, like, for example, with the SmartBuy portal. So when you find something that you like, click on it. It's going to take you to a description. In that description, you'll also see some keywords here, where if you click on that keyword, then it's going to take you to all the documents we've loaded into the app that are pertaining to that subject matter, such as HD Bridge 2000. So you think this is the document you're looking for, you click on View, voila, you click on it, you open it, there it is. All right, so let's say you just showed it to your customer who says, well, that's really helpful, can you send it to me? You click on Email, and it's going to pop up this little window. You fill in the blanks, click on OK, and off it goes. Now, I just want to say that, first of all, give that a second for that pop-up window to go away. Don't hit OK more than once, because every time you hit OK, you're going to resend that email. So I would suggest that you test it out, try it on yourself, and confirm that it works, so that you'll kind of lose that temptation to keep hitting send, 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 send. It really does work, I swear. Now, I want to let you know also that there are some limitations with this functionality here in the app. You can only send it to one person at a time. And the app does not access your contacts. So you'll have to type in the email address yourself. But I have a special little trick here for you that I'm pretty excited about. It's something I discovered. Let's say you're talking to your customer. You tell them you've got this great case study that you want to send them. You get off the phone with him and you realize that you don't remember his email address. You have it in your contacts, but you don't have it in your head. So you open up the document, at least in an Android phone. You'll see that your phone gives you a menu of options here. If you click on that menu, it's going to give you the option to send a file. Click on Send File. Now it gives you all the apps that are in your phone that allow you to share this file. Click on Email. It brings you into your existing email application that has access to all your contacts. You can send it to your mom, you can send it to your customer, and off you go. Problem solved. Isn't that cool? I just thought that was totally great. All right, let's move on now to events. If you click on upcoming events, it's going to bring you to a long list of events, all the events that we are currently planning to attend. And you can view them by month, by week, by day, or in an agenda format. So here we go. We click on month, click on one of the events, and it brings up a description of the event. Now this is pretty neat. There's also a link. So you can click on the link and go out to their site, register for it. You can use our VIP code, which you see right here to get a free pass, ZEE224. So now you've registered for the event. You come back and you say, well, gee, I want to make sure I put that in my calendar. So you click on Send Me an Invite, and ta-da! The app has just generated a calendar invite, which you'll get as an email. That email has all of the details for the meeting. You accept it, and now it's in your calendar. So this is cool. You've registered for the event. You've added it to your calendar. But wait. Let's say you're bringing your customer to it, and you want to make sure that you don't show up at the booth and it's crazy busy and there's nobody available to talk to you and your customer. So, here's what you do. You click on, back here on the first screen, request an appointment. So what happens? This is really neat. You fill in the blanks here, and it's going to generate an email that goes to marketing and sales here at ZeeVee. You specify what products you're interested in, and then we're going to set you up with a day and time at the show with the right person who is an expert in those products so that you can talk to them and you can be sure you're going to get that personally guided tour. Pretty cool, huh? All right, so moving on to tags. Tags is a really very neat way for you guys to gain access to documents by keywords rather than categories. It's a little bit different. So for example, at the beginning of the discussion, we talked about tagging something as your favorites. Well, here's where you're going to find that. You click on your favorites, and you can see that the Help Me Choose document and the card deck that I added earlier show up right here. So now you know exactly where to go for those primary documents that you use all the time. Let's say you have a customer who works for a healthcare facility. So you click on healthcare, and up pops all the documents that pertain to healthcare. In this case, we have a schematic, a brochure, and a case study. It's pretty neat, huh? I just think that's awesome. All right, and finally, if you click on More, this is going to bring you to the last set of resources here in the app. If you click on Contact Us, then you can either reach out to us by email or phone. Email is going to go to Marketing and Sales, and we've got the phone number there for you to reach out to our sales team. If you liked that card deck that I showed you earlier, you can find all of the card decks in the app right here. Right now we have two. One is a tutorial for the app, and the other is the Good, Better, Best that I showed you earlier. We'll be building those out as we go, so keep your eye on that because I think that's going to be a very useful tool for you. And finally, of course, we always encourage you to communicate with us over social media. So we want to continue to build out the app as we go. We think it's going to be a really great and useful tool for you. So one of the ways that we're going to build that out is in June we want to extend it out to our top dealers. So the way that we're going to do that is we'd like you to provide to us the companies that are your top customers. Now we're not looking for contact information, names, or anything like that. We just want to know the company names so that we can approve them to be users of the app. Another thing that we're going to be doing are adding games and contests. A good example of that right now is the contest that we're in right now. Someone from each region is going to win $250 just for participating today. So we will be notifying you through the app on your mobile devices. So keep an eye out. We'll be letting you know who the winners are. We are going to be constantly adding content. And when we have special activities, we'll be notifying you through push notifications on your mobile devices. So, for example, if we're serving beer and wine at the booth, you'll get a little quick notification on your phone saying, hey, bring your customer to the ZeeVee booth. It'll be great. So with that, please send your feedback to marketing@zv2go.com or use the Contact Us feature in the app and let us know what we can do better. If you have any questions or comments, just let me know. And thank you so much for participating today. I really appreciate your time.